I really care about you. That's why I am telling you that if you dare to overstep the boundaries of your role in our plans by undermining me again, I will not spare you. Get it? You can't just murder Angad because you want to. You will do nothing of the sort.
Of course I'm going to kill him, Durga.
In the Jindal family, I have not fulfilled any of my duties as a daughter-in-law. So, I don't have a right to any jewelry that was given to me since I was here.
Despite all of Guddan's witty plans and tactics, she couldn't get to the person who actually hatched this whole conspiracy. Durga Jindal, the mastermind, will always get away with her plans.
What is this? Sim? Mr. Jindal, what is the SIM card for?
It is for the person who needs it the most. It is for you. Don't you have a habit of running out of data? That's a postpaid SIM card, which means you won't need to recharge it.
Really? My goodness. Did you do this because you're concerned about me? By the way, you are absolutely right. I'm always running out of data on my phone at very bad times. You did the right thing. It is a nice gift. I'm going to go and put it in my phone now.
Sure. Thank you, Guddan.
Why are you thanking me? I mean, what did I do?
You didn't let Saru leave. If it was not for you, nobody would have been able to stop Saru from leaving. And if she had left the house, I would have felt bad about the fact that a woman felt the need to leave the house. Thank you.
I know, Mr. Jindal. After having lived with you for such a long time, I finally understand who you are. Now I know that nothing is more important to you than your family. By the way, I think that giving me a SIM card as a thank you was a very good idea. Okay, from this moment forward, if you ever want to thank me, you are welcome to give me a gift. I will gladly accept it.
Why not?
Akshat? Akshat?
Yes, Ma?
My dear, the way that you two handled the matter concerning Angad and Saru was incredibly mature. I think that the two of you handled it very well. But Akshat, I was just wondering if you thought about yourselves. When there are problems between a husband and wife, in my experience, it's usually where the two of them are far from each other. And the problem is that people like Saru and people like Angad always try to take advantage of that. You see, Akshat, my job is to give you advice, but the decision is up to you. And the very first step to making this relationship a success is for the two of you to accept each other wholeheartedly. My dear, what the two of you need to do is strengthen your relationship to such a point that nobody will be able to come in and shake the foundation that your marriage has been built on. Do either of you understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
Yes, of course.
You are. But
I refuse to listen to any excuses from the two of you. How long do the two of you intend to be distant from each other? When will you understand your love for each other? Listen, I'm going to give the two of you 24 hours. And when that time is up, I want answers to my questions. I want my answers in 24 hours.
What are you doing now?
You have woken up. You fell asleep a bit earlier, but I needed to find the answers to your mother's questions. Don't you realize she only gave us 24 hours to do this? But you don't need to worry. I stayed awake the whole night and planned everything for us. I even made a drawing. I'm going to answer her question with the help of this chart. You know what this is? Well, let me explain. Okay, in the first place, the man and the woman meet each other. You see? And when they've met each other, they get to know each other. After that, they get married to each other. After their wedding, their families come into the picture. Am I right? But in our case, everything was incredibly rushed. First, we married each other. We didn't even know each other that well back then. Never mind. So what I was saying, I would like you to look at the drawing and tell me what you think that the problem between us is.
The first thing we need to do is to stop calling this a drawing.
Why?
Calling this a drawing would be an insult to artists. It's okay, you won't understand the joke. Here's an idea. Give me some paper. Come here. Come. Thank you. Guddan, if you ask me, I think that we can start from here. The thing is for us to understand each other. Our relationship needs to start with friendship. And when I got emotional yesterday, I said I'd always think of you as a friend. But when push comes to shove, we haven't really become friends.
So we should be friends. Well, that does make sense. I agree with what you said. All right, well, in that case, let's become friends. Now, come on. Please shake my hand. Come on. Let's make a deal. But before we shake hands, I have one condition. You're not allowed to get angry with this friend of yours.
I also have a condition.
What?
My condition is that my friend is going to have to stop acting like a fool. Deal?
Yes. Yes. Now we're friends.
Is breakfast not ready yet? I'm running late for work and I have a meeting. Please hurry up. What's this? I see. So I'm supposed to have milk and this box for breakfast.
You're not supposed to eat this. This is just a gift from one friend to another.
A gift?
Open it now.
Don't tell me you also got me a SIM card. A watch? Thank you, Guddan. But this watch, I mean... but why?
What do you mean? Do you think you're the only one allowed to be caring in this relationship? Do you think I don't care about you? Just like you got me a SIM card because you are concerned about me, I bought this watch for you so that you will always be protected. You know something? This is not an ordinary watch. It is a watch that runs on your pulse, so it's never going to stop. And listen, I'm going to tell you what's so special about this watch. Let's see. Here, do you see that button? It is just like the one that is on my watch. They're the same. And there's an application that I have on my phone. When you press that button, it's going to send me a notification and tell me where you are.
Really? So you're trying to say that you're concerned about me? Guddan, why do I get the feeling that you want to keep an eye on me? Right?
Yes. So? I know that we have become friends now, but I became your wife a long time ago. And doesn't every wife keep an eye on her husband? I don't see what's new about that.
No, there's nothing new.
Guddan is absolutely right, my dear. In fact, it is a wife's duty. My dear, when you said all the things that you just said, you answered all my questions at once. I'm very happy that the two of you took my advice and made a decision to work on your relationship.
Grandma, we aren't...
It's nothing. Listen, if this misunderstanding has made my mother happy, then just let it be. I don't think she is going to like the fact that the decision we made is just to be friends. So, I think we should keep that between us. When people are best friends, don't they keep each other's secrets? Think of this as a secret between the two of us. Thank you.
Akshat?
Are you going somewhere?
Akshat, I was wondering if I could come work in the restaurant with you. I want you to teach me how to work. I know that in the last few days I have been trouble, but I really want to change that now. I don't want to be a burden on you. I would like to help you with the work that you have to do.
Why not? We will work together. We will have fun.
Thank you, Akshat.
Good morning, AJ.
Good morning.
AJ, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so, Ma? Shall we go?
Yes, Akshat.
We are running very late. So we'll eat at the restaurant, yes? Let's go.
Just hold on, just hold on. I'm not going to let you leave.
Why?
It's time for breakfast, so have some milk.
Guddan.
Just hold on.
Guddan, I don't even want to drink milk.
Are you going to drink it, or should I tell your secret to Grandma?
Okay, hang on. I
Grandma?
will drink it. I'm hungry.
Then drink it. Well done.
May I go?
Yes.
Come on, Angat.
Hello? What? Really? Sure.
Why do you look so worried? Who was that on the phone?
Shanti is going to come here.
What?
And she is going to be here by 6 o'clock tonight. Shanti is my husband's sister. She's Akshat's aunt. So she's your aunt too.
But Grandma, isn't that a good thing? Shouldn't that make us happy?
Guddan, you have no idea how Aunt can be. And when she gets here, I promise you, you are going to be the one who suffers the most.
I should have left this house when I had the chance to. I have no doubt that when she gets here, she's going to make my life miserable.
Well, she's going to be in our house for 2 days, and everything has to happen the way she wants it to. You're married to the head of this family, but you are going to have to obey her instructions for 2 days. It will only be for 2 days, Guddan.
It's okay, Grandma, but why are you saying all of this? You're starting to scare me. Is there something wrong with her?
Guddan, well, the thing is, when I got married into this family, my husband didn't have a mother, so Shanti stepped in to fill that role. Listen, Guddan, she's a nice person, all right? But the problem is that, Her mind works differently to ours. She has quite a conservative view of the world. So you see, my dear, we are going to have to do what she tells us to do. It will only be for 2 days, Guddan.
And Grandma, we will have to teach AJ's wife how to make the kheer that we offer to God.
We must do that before she gets here.
There's not much time, so how will I learn how to do that?
Yes. You will have to make the kheer the way Shanti likes it.
You're going to have to cook the rice with milk until it has turned pink.
And when that's done, you are going to have to add sugar. And when you are decorating the prayer tray, you are going to have to be very careful.
And you'll also have to be in your sari at all times. And if you're going to be in the same room as her, be sure to wear a veil.
And my dear, as long as she's living in her house, you cannot make any jokes.
You need to be absolutely sure that you come across as being worthy of being our mother.
Yes.
You must hurry. Go and get ready quickly. Yes, go and get ready quickly.
Oh, goodness. I get the feeling that she is going to make my life very difficult.
You need to hurry. Go and get ready. Aunt is a very punctual woman. She's going to be here at 6, so hurry up.
Lakshmi.
Come on, go now, please.
Yes, she will come at 6, and then she's going to make Guddan's life a nightmare. And that is what she deserves. Guddan thinks too highly of herself, but Aunt is going to come to the house and clip her wings.
Oh dear. Didn't I tell you that we had to get everything ready before 6 o'clock? Shanti has always been a very punctual woman. So where on earth could Guddan be? Are one of you going to open the door? Should I open it?
Yes. The veil.
Yes, of course. I'm also going to have to put the veil on.
Here you go. Take care of the valuable things. When we were in the taxi, she wouldn't stop bothering me. Huh?
Aunt, holy water?
The truth is always painful, but at the end of the day, it will help you. You know, I was not expecting this from you. It looks to me like you haven't taught your daughters anything at all. None of your daughters carry themselves like they are traditional women. Like me, you have obviously learned how to wash somebody's feet, but you still know nothing about directions. You're a fool. The entire time you were washing my feet, I was facing southward. The only time facing southward is acceptable is when you are washing a dead person's feet. And you, Durga, you are the eldest daughter living in this house. You think you are perfect, but you are also a foolish woman. I don't know if you know, but when you put the offering down, you were also facing southward. And now the youngest daughter, the mathematician. There was only one job that you had: to give me the holy water. But you got that wrong. After all these years, you still have not been able to learn that you're not supposed to give holy water with the left hand. You're supposed to use your right hand to do it. I am incredibly disappointed in the three of you. It has only been a few minutes since I arrived at this house, and in that short time, the three of you have started causing trouble for me. Listen. You are responsible for everything here. All of this is only happening because of you. You weren't even able to welcome me into this house properly. So of course, these women are going to make mistakes like this. The truth is always painful. But at the end of the day, it is meant to help you.
Well, the only reason I got the welcome ceremony wrong is because I rushed it.
You are the senior member of this household and you got it all wrong. So what on earth are your daughters supposed to learn from you? You are their grandmother, which means you are not their friend. The time has come for you to learn how to be strict with your daughters. It is the duty of a mother to guide her daughters through their lives. Daughters are always in need of enlightening. It is the mother's job to mold them into virtuous women. If a daughter's good, then the credit goes to her mother. And if she's not, then the mother is equally responsible for that. Yes, the daughters need to know every single one of the rules and every single one of the principles. Otherwise, before you even know it, the daughters have gone astray. Do you agree with what I said?
Yes, yes.
I think that you are much too lenient with your daughters. And that is the reason that they all lack basic manners. There's something I want to know. When I moved out of this house, I remember that I gave all of the responsibilities of this family to you. Things were all right back then.
Aunt Shanti? You have just come back to the house. You should at least spend some time with us. Then you would find out about all of the changes that have happened here in the Jindal house. And you would also understand the perspectives of the Jindal family.
Shanti, she is Guddan, the woman who married Akshat and his daughter's new mother.
Aunt, please, will you give me your blessings? Do I need to give the three of you special instructions? Are you not going to touch your father's wife's feet? Has every single one of you gone deaf? Aunt Shanti has had a very long journey, and the three of you weren't even able to welcome her properly. By doing that, you have ruined her mood. You should be hospitable to everyone who comes here. Aunt Shanti, I would like to apologize to you on behalf of my husband's daughters. Do you think that you could forgive me? Aunt, you haven't given me your blessings yet. Aunt, look, I ask you.
I can honestly say that I am very happy to have met you. This is what I'm talking about. This is what the Jindal family should be. You know, I think that you did the right thing by having Akshat get married again and bringing her here. I thoroughly approve of this woman. She is familiar with our traditions, and she clearly knows how to keep her husband's daughters under control. It seems to me that you do not know how to handle the household and these young women very well. Just look at her. Look at her. She has a lot of influence over this household. When I heard that Akshat was getting married again, I started getting very worried. A young woman eventually learns the duties of being a wife. But it is very important for a mother to be sensible. And I really wanted to be at Akshat's wedding. But what could I do? There were some problems with my visa, which meant I couldn't leave America. Now, why are the three of you staring at me, huh? You should take lessons from your father's wife on how to be a good and responsible daughter. Mrs. Jindal, you also need to learn what it means to be a good mother. She is strict and disciplined, she is traditional, and she respects her elders. She knows everything. Guddan is an incredibly cultured woman. She has already learned that a mother and a daughter are not like friends. They are like a teacher and student. The mother plays the role of a strict teacher, and the daughter is an ill-mannered student. The truth always hurts, but at the end of the day, it will always help you. Get it?
Aunt Shanti is intimidating. As soon as she walked into this house, she caused a scene. She was lecturing all of you? I had no idea how I was supposed to calm her down, so I thought the only way to deal with her was to be harsh to every one of you. But now I feel truly awful. Please, will you all forgive me? And sadly, everything went horribly wrong. Because of that, Aunt Shanti has started liking me. I have no idea how long I'll be able to pretend that I am a perfect mother. No. I can't do it. What if I don't live up to her expectations?
Well, you should be grateful. that you were saved from her wrath because of this little bit of acting you're doing.
She's quite right. Mother, you saved us all from disaster.
I cannot stand the fact that she approves of you. But there is a saying, when you are in need, it's only wise to seek help from your enemy. And if it means keeping peace in this house, then I am prepared to call you my mother. Otherwise, Aunt Shanti is going to make everybody lose their minds.
I get the feeling that it is going to be very difficult to keep this act up.
Namaste, Aunt.
I bless you. How are you, Akshat?
I'm fine.
It has been such a long time since I last saw you.
Sit here. Please sit with me. Tell me how you have been.
I'm fine. But I'm sure you've realized that your aunt has grown old now and my legs are in pain and I find it difficult to walk.
Aunt, listen. I've brought some snacks for you.
Akshat, may I say something?
Of course.
I just want to say that I like your wife a lot. I'm very happy that she's here. You must have done some very good things to have found a wife as nice as Guddan. I have to say, I think Guddan is going to be an ideal mother for this family.
Yes. Me too.
I'll be right back. Oh my! Wearing a sari is so tedious. I've no idea how women manage to live in saris. If a woman's wearing a sari, how is she supposed to do all of her chores? This is way too difficult. It's so difficult. There is no way I can do it. What? It seems to me like you're very amused with my problem. This is where you go wrong. You men all made the decision that you were going to rather dress for comfort. You gave up traditional pants and started wearing jeans, but as for us women, we don't have the freedom to choose what kind of clothes we would like to wear. We have to wear saris. May I ask you something? If you had to wear a sari for 2 hours, then I'm sure you would find out very quickly just how difficult it can be.
Guddan, my dear, you got married to, what's it called? What's the professional name for a cook?
A chef.
Yes, chef. Guddan, you got married to a very well-renowned chef, so I have absolutely no doubt that in the time you've been married to him, you would have learned how to make some amazing food. Correct?
I don't think it's possible for you to ever be wrong, Shanti. Guddan is going to prepare indoors special thali especially for you.
What?
Won't you, Guddan?
Yes, of course. That's one more thing that I'll have to lie about.
I'm going to get some rest.
Aunt, listen. Should I send some food up to your room?
Oh, no. There's no need for that.
Listen to me. You need to send 6 special Indori thalis to the Jindal house right now. There cannot be any mistakes. Make sure it's perfect. Yes, thank you.
Nothing can go wrong now. The food is coming up from your restaurant. It's bound to be perfect. I know it is.
Why are you getting upset? I ordered the food from the restaurant like my mother asked me to.
Yes, but then Aunt is going to think that I made it. Guddan Akshat Jindal has made it. The perfect mother has made it all. I'm not perfect. I'm not the person that Aunt thinks that I am. I don't know what to do. I'm not a fan of lying to anyone for any reason. No, I cannot do this. I can't keep this act up. I can't do this. I can't do it.
Come with me. I want you to look in the mirror and tell me what you see.
What's that?
There. Just look in the mirror and ask yourself what you think the right thing is to do. I have no doubt that you'll get the answers you want. Guddan, do you remember there was a time when everybody said you were incompetent? I know I said it too, and I believed what I said. But despite all of that, you still proved yourself. And you proved everyone wrong, including me. When all that happened, I stood at your side. And I am at your side now as well. And now the time has come for you to take the next step, Guddan. The time has come to prove yourself again. Prove that you can do everything properly. You just need to take some time, Guddan, and ask yourself what is right. And if you do that, you will find all the answers you need.
Wow, Guddan, wow. I have to say that I think this food looks delicious. Goodness, Guddan, this is the first time in a while that I like the dal that someone else made. I think the masalas in the sabzi are perfect, like they were made by an experienced cook. Wow. Look at these rotis. Their roundness is absolutely perfect. Wow. This is absolutely how I like it. I cannot believe it. Listen. Yes? Your son's wife is not ordinary. She's the goddess of food. And why wouldn't she be? Akshat chose her after all. And now you three. Learn something from her. Only a woman who is good in the kitchen will have the ability to rule over the family. If you can't cook, you won't be able to.
Aunt, look. There's something I forgot to bring. I want to go and get it. Aunt, look. The food that you have been saying such wonderful things about was actually ordered in from Mr. Jindal's restaurant. And this is the special indoor thali that I cooked. Compared to the goodness of food and nourishment, I'm nothing. These special thalis or anything else, I have no idea how to make them. I could try my best to make anything else.
Guddan, my dear. What
No,
are you-
Grandma. Not anymore. I've been pretending to be the perfect mother and I can't do that anymore. I can't lie anymore. Aunt, a special thali is made up of a lot of dishes, isn't it? But I wasn't even able to make a few of them properly. This is the dal. As you can see, it is half cooked. It's exactly the same as me, Aunt. There is still so much that I have to learn, Aunt. Or you could possibly say that I'm not ready yet. I am not as perfect as these rotis that came from the restaurant. I'm just like this. You see? I'm inexperienced, not good enough. This kid? I am not like this kid in any way, Aunt. I am more like this bowl of kid. The milk did come to the boil, and yet the rice is still uncooked. And yes, it is uncooked, but it's still as sweet as any other kid. That's right, Aunt. I do not know anything. But yes, I have the desire to learn everything. This is my reality. This is me. I am not the person you think I am.
This fool has absolutely no idea what kind of trouble she has invited into her life.
And Aunt, I cannot be stern to my husband's daughters, nor can I ask them to sit on the floor. You could say that we build our relationships in ways that are opposed to the way you think of the world. And it's not like I don't have any respect for my husband's mother. I do, Aunt. I touch her feet and I ask for blessings. And Aunt, I don't do it because she treats me harshly or cruelly in any way. The reason I do it is because she doesn't treat me like a daughter. I do it because she treats me like a good friend. See, I'm very close to my husband's mother. She is one of my closest friends. That is exactly the same relationship I have with my husband's daughters.